So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Oh look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Sergio Busquets, national team boss, was once quoted as saying, if you watch the whole game, you won't see Busquets, but watch Busquets and you'll see the whole game. And I think, to be honest, that sums him up perfectly. Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same. Big header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Foden. Now it's Son Heung-min. Footballing with usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Tries to get it clear. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And now a sudden chance to counter. Duda. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Son Heung-min. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Son Heung-min puts his foot on the gas. Played through for the wide man. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he cuts out the supply. Foden. And it's Jordi Alba. And it's Son Heung-min. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min. Ribery.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the finish! Well seen. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. They reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Action is back underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Possession football, Jude, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
And you make it sound so simple.
Busquets. Son Heung-min.
Great position here. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Son Heung-min looking for the runner. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Busquets. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Shot a goal!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Duda. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Duda plays it short. Tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence. By the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
So the first goal of the game. Son Heung-min. Duda.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Duda. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. And now, please turn the final thoughts, Jim.
Barcelona seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they deserve the criticism they're going to get.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There is from Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers. Foden. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Modena look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, it's a sweet ball there. And the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Jordi Alba. That'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
So your views on the first half? Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Mbappe, passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe!
If they want to counter, they can do with more speed.
It's a little off target. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's had it in. It's going to go a long way. And here's Ribery. Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
The attendance for this match was
Just about up to the hour now.
198.
Ribery. And he was quick to react. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Son Heung-min. Ribery. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Busquets. Messi. And Ribery! Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Substitution on the field. Number 10 coming on the
So
field.
time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Alexander-Arnold. We expected better, and so did he. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Ribery. That's really well manoeuvred. That's wonderful awareness. Barcelona are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rear guard. Time is getting away from them. The final 5 minutes. Jordi Alba, he is through here. That has been knocked clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gabriel can get it clear. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. As you can see, we've already started here. Tries to cut back. It's one! That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. He's tried one! Foden. Ribery. Gabriel. And it's Van Dijk. And Jordi Alba. Either side yet able to find the net. Ribery. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Messi. Messi gets flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Either of these two want to come off second best. He welcomes it in. It's Mbappe. It's a goal kick. Busquets. Alexander-Arnold. It's a really well measured ball. That's definitely not his best. He's through here. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That's Busquets. Messi. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alexander-Arnold. We hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Son Heung-min doing full tilt down the left. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Always onto this. And he's there to belt it away.
No,
We're
but
still
that
waiting
too
for a
much
goal
to
to
say
report
that
here.
over.
Now he's off and running. Ribery.
Give me a lot. Oh, I want to know if
Gently
last
it
one.
out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Hey, no, that
Very
doesn't
little
count.
to report from an
That's
attacking
okay.
perspective. Jim, it's a KGO game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal, not
Yeah,
high in
slide on
numbers,
this
and
up.
we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
That's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Swung over. Royal catches it safely. Out to the right.
Alexander-Arnold.
Nah, bro, what the?
Messi going face to face with his great rival. The pass is intercepted.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The final 5 minutes. Important interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Ribery. A great goal. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true. And I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
Yes, that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement. And he was quick to react. Oh, given away. Jordi Alba.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He's through, now is he in? His interception, his positioning was spot on. Mbappe, and he's away. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Busquets. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh no, what has happened here? Messi with the short one. Can he finish? And now they can string out a defence. That is a great pick out.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Played right into his path.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ribéry. Now Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's in plenty of space here. Son Heung-min. Now this could be a chance. Goalkeeper's ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Please report to the staff.
On the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won,
Thank you.
and minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Barcelona head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a
Yes,
degree of
Miss Redden.
satisfaction there. Indeed, by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 and the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Perfectly measured that. He's there to get it away.
Aha.
And he's heaved it away, and they're quick to get it back.
Ano? Ya?
Still
Ano din yung
separated by the
handa
gates
sa
in the goal. Ribery.
No.
Expecting better at Serie B.
No, no.
That was well played, well stopped. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, there's an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 33.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ribery. Now it's Mbappe. Foden! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 90. Coming on.
There's going to be another change here.
Number 63.
That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Number 24. Coming on the field is number 7.
Now he's off and running. Ribery.
Jordi Alba.
Swipes in. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. He's in a great position. That is a great ball. Great hits. Oh, here we go. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Van Dijk.
Very much into the last knockings.
Added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Messi. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And that is that. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been